Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions and second impressions because I don't have a full face of first impressions basically, so I thought I would mix it up a little bit and yeah, let's just kind of get into it. So the first thing I'm going to be using today is my Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1. I did use this in one of my last videos, which was the testing Maybelline, and I really like this, but I just really wanted to give it another go because I'm all about second impressions as well. I know obviously it's all about the first impression, but we need second impressions a lot these days, like especially when it comes to makeup. Just testing things out in different environments, because when I tested this out initially, it was obviously I didn't know what to expect, and now I know that this is such a whipped consistency. I might try something different, so I had to get my mirror. And yeah, so I've only got like a smallest amount. I know I'm gonna need more, but I thought I would just start off small and then we'll go. And I don't have anything on my face because essentially it's a 4-in-1, so there's going to be a lot of things that this actually does. I did mention this in my favorites video, which was the video before this one, how much I really liked this kind of 4-in-1, but I wish that we had the other thing that Maybelline had come out with. It's like the big version of like the instant age rewind or something, but it's like a 4-in-1 Perfector. I mean, it's so confusing because they're pretty much like the same name, but apparently they're different things, so I'm very unsure as to what we actually have. But with this one, I mean, with my first review, I remember it being quite dry on my face. I remember seeing like my pores and everything, and my kind of dry spots, because I have very like combination skin basically, because one day I could be really oily and then one day I would just be like super dry because my face just doesn't know what to do. I'm going in with like a second pump essentially. It's not even a pump obviously with these squeezy tubes, it's just squeeze and just see whatever comes out. And I did mention that these are kind of like, they blend into your skin, so it's kind of like they don't oxidize, but the way it just blends like a chameleon. That's kind of the best way that I can kind of explain it. I'm going to add some on my eyes because with my eyeshadow, I'm not going to add a primer today or anything, because I just want to see how it works normally. But so far for a second impression, this is doing really well. I mean, it is a very light shade for me. This is the shade Fair Light, but if you maybe saw in my initial video, I mentioned that it does kind of blend into your skin, so I'm going to wait for it to kind of blend in. You still can see some imperfections on my face, like on my skin just here and everywhere. You're not gonna, like, I know I'm not gonna get like full coverage. I am going to add a concealer in a moment, so I'm just going to kind of work this into the places because I do look like a ghost right now, but we trust the process and I have to wait, be a bit impatient for it to kind of blend out, because obviously with my skin it's very different anyway. But yeah, I like the way that this is still feeling on my skin. It's still very lightweight. Maybelline are a brand that I've always been very hit and miss about, because some products I do quite like and then some products I'm like, they don't really do anything for me. So now I'm going to go into a concealer. I'm going in with my Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer. I've only used this once in my Catrice review, so this is in the shade Neutral Ivory, and I'm going to just put it under my lid because I still have quite some darkness. I did have a good night's sleep, but you know, I always need that extra coverage because I'm always so damn tired. But I remember when I used this, it didn't really do much for me. A lot of people haven't been speaking about the concealer as opposed to the foundation, and I do need to get the foundation. I just haven't ordered from Just My Look recently, so potentially in the future I will. So I'm just going to tap and blend this in. the foundation or whatever it is hasn't done much different than like it would have done a few minutes ago, but that's okay. I'm just still blending this in, and yeah, it's definitely done a lot better for me. I just don't know why I'm so pale. I mean, it's not even the lighting, like you can see like my neck and my skin, but it is still blending in. The concealer itself is quite good. I mean, it's definitely helped slightly. I will powder down in a moment because there's no way that I cannot powder down, but I'm just going to add a liquid blush. So this is the Sweet Cheeks by NYX. I've used this so many times, I just haven't had a chance to use it again recently, so I don't have a new blush either, so I just wanted to like use this, and of course I didn't want to add any powder kind of on top, so I'm just going to just use these to blend in and then we'll powder down. But this is a really nice blush. Like, I don't feel like it moves my foundation or gives me too much redness when I don't need it. Although I love me some blush, you guys know that, but sometimes we just go a bit subtle. But this is definitely very blendable, like it doesn't stay just in one place when you put it on there. So I'm just going to tap it in, and yeah, pretty good. So I don't have a new powder or like a second impression for a powder, so I'm going to go in with my Technic super fine pressed powder, and this is just to go everywhere because I don't have any other kind of liquid products coming up. So I'm just going to set this in and make sure it does help. I think I'm almost hitting pan on this. I can kind of see, but the thing is, I don't think the pan was very big to begin with. It looks big, but then you open it and it's got that little powder thing at the bottom. So I'm just going to blend here. I seem to think it's like the foundation itself is slowly getting there. I think it's slowly kind of oxidizing a little bit. I might have added a bit too much, but it's not that bad. Now we're going to go on to highlighter, and again we're going with my other Catrice product, which is the highlighter. This is one of my favorite highlighters I've tried in so long. It is so damn nice. I'm using one of my new brushes from my Spectrum mystery box, and what I didn't realize is that this is part of the Unfortunate Souls collection. So that's the Ursula collection, and I didn't even know, but I'm so happy because I've wanted like that collection so badly. But of course their collection is quite expensive, but I love this highlighter, and now I love this brush because I know that it's part of the Ursula collection thing now. So wow, I might have added a bit too much, but that's not something in my vocabulary when it comes to when it comes to highlighters. So I'm just gonna slightly tap, but this brush is fantastic. I mentioned how much previously that I love Spectrum brushes, and now that I know that this, I'm just going to talk about it now. Now that I know this is part of the Ursula collection, I'm so happy because I wanted it so badly. Now we are going to go onto the eyes. So we are going to be going in with some P. Louise. So we're going in with my Watch the Queen Conquer, and then the Duo Drops. So these Duo Drops are green. They're like kind of duochrome, and then I'm going to use some of the yellows in this palette because there's no other greens in here, and I would have used my Weldy palette, but I felt like I've used that a few times. I think I have. Maybe I've used it a lot off camera, but I haven't used it as much on camera. But this palette I just really wanted to try today. So we are going in with this side, which is just here. They're kind of like some greeny tones at the bottom here, but we're going to see how we go. I've just got no space on my table to actually move things around because I've got like the smallest table in the world. So I actually have a new brush from Essence. So two of the products that I have later, like I got them from Feel Unique, and Feel Unique also have Essence on there, and this is part of their kind of like Disney princess collection. So well, it should be. This is from the Belle collection. So yeah, you've got the little embossing of Belle just there, which I absolutely love. I don't think there's an actual name, but it's just like the princess collection. It's a nice kind of like blending brush, so I'm actually going to use this first. and I'm going to go in with actually some lighter green tones. So Conquest, which is just here, we're going to go in with Conquest, and we're going to take that all over the lid. It's kind of like not a pastel shade, but a kind of lighter shade. So we're going to take that, and this is a nice transition because it's again, if you see me review this palette or even review the duo drops, those drops are insanely pigmented, and I just haven't used it in so long, and I thought today would be the perfect day to do it. So this palette I've used off camera a few times. Like, I like to occasionally do like my own looks just for me, really, and then I post them on my like Instagram if they are nice. But yeah, this palette is stunning. I just need to give it a bit more love because it is very big, but there's just so many colors, and I'm not that imaginative. Like, I'm really boring when it comes to like doing eyeshadow looks, but I will hopefully change that this year and do something different. Next we're going to go with In Control, which is just next to it, which is a little bit deeper, but we're going to go on the corner just to kind of deepen this side up a bit. So we're going to just bring that out, and we're going to make a wing. I do have an eyeliner to use today, so I'm not going to go too heavy with these looks. So I want to try something a bit edgy. Edgy for me. Right. That's really nice, actually. Like, it's coming out. It looks quite orange on the camera, but it's really like yellowish, like a deep yellow. And I quite like that. Yeah, it looks orange. I don't know why. It's definitely not orange. I'm just going to do the same on this side and just blend it up, because I have a tendency of doing a wing, but it just never looks right on me. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, this is not the colour that's on here. Very strange, very strange. Okay, we're just going to continue. So I might add one more shade, and then I'll go in with the duo drops. That's really nice. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried this shade before, so I'm liking this. Thought I'd go out a bit, like the wing a bit longer than normal. Look at me. Alright. So that is cool. I'm also using some of my new Spectrum brushes as well that came part of that mystery box. Now let's go in with one more shade. I'm going to go in the one next to it, which is called Advantage, which is a kind of deeper yellow tone, and I'm just going to put that here just to deepen it up a bit. Okay, so just here, and that's all the shades I'm going to use from this palette. I will do another video on it soon, like a video on its own, because I might try some different looks, but honestly the looks that I do compared to some other people is like so bad, but I'm slowly learning. So yeah, that's it from this palette. So now we're going to go in with the duo drops, and if you haven't seen them before, it's just in like this little box here, but this is in the shade Bat Bitch. So if I can open it, it's so difficult to open this bloody box, so I don't want to ruin it because it's a nice box as well. But it's basically this size, but you only need the smallest amount because it's so pigmented, and they're basically like this, so they're kind of like duochrome basically. So I'm gonna take some on my brush, and we are just going to go on the lower lash line. No, we're not. We're going to go on the lower lid, lowest part of my lid. Oh my god. And it's so like wet as well, so you need to be really careful because it will just move around, but it's so nice. Oh my god. When you go over it a couple of times, it becomes a bit patchy, but if you go back over it, it's insanely gorgeous. I'm just going to blend it out a bit here. I know this looks really strange. Please trust my process. I hope so. It will come out right. Thought I would quickly do the other side like off camera because it's taken me a bit of time just to kind of like do it in line with my lid. But you know what, I quite like this. I know I'm not doing like a really good job, but I feel like obviously doing a bit of experimenting with this look. But these duo drops are so pigmented, like honestly, I think when I got them they must have been, well, they were on sale, so I got them part of like the P. Louise sale. But I do feel like they're fantastic. Like they do not, I don't feel like they're gonna crack, like, you know, when you have like liquid eyeshadows, I don't think it's gonna do that. And again, I can't remember how much they normally, I think they're about £16, which is a bit more on the higher end, but when you use this you only need like a tiny amount. And now I'm gonna go in with an eyeliner and mascara, which are from the same brand, and I'm very excited to try them. Bite Beauty, yay, I waited so long to try this. I got this on Feel Unique. They had like a sale because this is part of the Christmas stuff, and because I've never tried Bite Beauty before, I was like, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity to do it because it was very affordable. I think together this might have been like £12 or something like this, and normally it's a bit more expensive than that because Bite Beauty are a bit more on the higher end. So I'm going to start with the eyeliner first. I don't know which way it comes out of, so oh, there we go. And yeah, this is only like a small version because obviously it's just a sample, so I'm going to see how this works. And I do have a mascara as well, so I am just going to add some here. Oh, it's very pigmented. The brush is very nice, it's very precise. Even though it's kind of like a plastic wand, that's not that bad on here the way it feels. Ooh. I need to try Bite Beauty lip products as well. I've heard that they're very good, so those I will hopefully try in the future. If they do like a sale, then I'm all over that, because normally they're a bit more on the higher end when it comes to the prices, but we shall see. I know Boots have them as well, but I got this online because it was cheaper. So let's just get this on here. It's not going on too bad over the duo drops as well, because I know sometimes when you put on an eyeliner with over a product it's a bit difficult, but this is going on really nicely. Wow, that is super duper nice. I don't think I've done a great job, but it's still quite nice. Let's go in with the mascara. So yeah, you just get this little size, and let's see which side it comes with. There we go, perfect. It's a nice thick kind of bristles as well, so I'm gonna just see how this goes. I always say mascaras do not look great on me because my lashes are so heavy, but we are going to just do it. It's all good. If you guys have tried Bite Beauty, let me know what your favorite product is, because I honestly want to try more. This is super nice. Oh, it's doing wonders for my lower lash line, I'll tell you that. So far this is good. The liner's really nice. Again, I don't know if they have them on their website anymore, because I don't know if they're sold out or they've just taken it off because it's way past Christmas now. But good find. Alright, wonderful. So now we're going to end on the lips, and I actually have another set that came out during Christmas, and it's the mini KVD vegan Epic Kisses. So you get 4 lipsticks. I think normally it was about £25 or something like that, but I got this for £11. So happy about that. So you get the shade, oh, I've got my glasses on, Roll Breaker, Zine Queen, Shedified, and Lolita. So I don't know what I'm going to go in with, because obviously this is such a random look. I'm not going to go for a red because I know red is like my normal go-to, and I've done a lot of red lipsticks recently. I kind of like, so this is like how they look, so I kind of feel like going in maybe with a nude. Well, obviously the rest of them are quite nudie. I'm going to go in with Lolita because that's actually one of my favorite shades that like KVD have come out with. So I'm actually gonna do this off camera because it's gonna take me ages. I have tried the blue one before, which was amazing. I love it. And of course these are not they're not matte lipsticks, they're very like creamy lipsticks, so they're not going to last that long. But let me get this on and we'll be back. Okay, so this is now my finished look. I know the eyes look weird, I feel weird in them, but you know what, I wanted to try something different. Those duo drops are still absolutely amazing, and the eyeshadow is very pigmented. Everything else I still love, like even the new products like the Bite Beauty sorry, I really absolutely love, like the liner is really precise, and I know I'm looking like a ghost, so I feel like I might need to add a bit more a bit more blush next time, but everything I feel is working really nicely. But yeah, this is everything. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what your favorite product is, kind of out of this. If you've tried, again, Bite Beauty, let me know because I really want to know what good products they have. And thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. And I hope you guys are doing really well, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.